12:03 remaining opening period. No score between Miami and Colorado College. First and only time these teams will meet this year. Neutral ice draw coming up on the near side of the ice. It's been a pretty low event first period so far. 12:03 remaining in it.
Yeah, both teams looking just to still settle into this game as we had entered the first timeout here in Katie Arena.
The Hawks bring out the fourth line of Mike and Hay and Walker, and Hay was a little bit hasty on the draw. It's against the fourth line of Colorado College as well. Both teams have rolled their lines pretty liberally so far. Finally, the puck put down on the ice, and the face-off is won by Bradley Walker, who came in to take the draw for Miami. And the Redhawks dump it into the offensive zone. Hay turns around and throws it off the end boards. Puck pops up in the air, bottom of the left circle. One swipe at it for Mikan, but he swung and missed. And now the puck comes up the wall where McEwen just wasn't ready for the pass. It goes by him and all the way down the ice. A lot of missed passes. Defenses have had trouble so far holding the offensive zone. As Owen Lalonde skates it down the right wing, his diagonal pass got cut off before it reached Nick Mikan. Was skated up briefly by Nick Bayer, the extra skater for CC, but he turned it over. Brought back into the offensive end by Mikan. Bayer now picks his pocket in the near corner, trying to rim it up the wall, but Thompson pinched down to keep it in for Miami. Now it's Mercick below the goal line for Colorado College. It's Mateo Mercick, brother of Tomas. Two freshmen from Surrey, British Columbia, working against the end wall. Mercick is just poking and poking away, but the puck is locked up in a pair of skates right now. Referees are letting him play, and finally the puck springs free up the near wall, where it was grabbed for a second by Stenari. He got locked up by Giampa, but reinforcements arrived and CC clears. Miami gets it back into the offensive zone quickly. Giampa got checked from behind and couldn't drive the front of the net. And now the puck flies to Scott on the far boards, who cannot clear. Lukashevich, though, in his attempt to hold the zone, had the puck roll up on edge, and it hit the backup goalie, Jackson Unger, in the blocker on the CC bench. So we've got a whistle with 10:34 remaining in the first period. Faceoff stays in Miami's offensive zone on the right wing as they bring the top line out. Morozov, Giampa, and Delic. Face-off win for Colorado College by Clavs Weinbergs, who's one of the best face-off men in the entire country, and it's cleared out by CC. He tries to dump it right back in, but Giampa partially fanned on it, and it's just cleared right back where it came from by Colorado College. Now Weinbergs has it out at center. He brings it back for Constance. Now Ryan Coring dumps it into the offensive zone. Puck took a hard carom off the end boards and came out in front, but a coin was there for Miami to grab it and sauce it up the far side. Giampa gloves it down and now has a step down the left wing. He's closed off, though, by Coring and is pushed into the near corner. Reversed quickly to the far point where Phelan shoots it intentionally wide. Puck comes to the near boards where McEwen taps it in deep, and Delic tracks it in the far corner. It comes to Phelan up on the point, and he did not hold the zone. Really not pressured either. Just backed the puck out by an inch or two and brought it back in offside. And this has just been a confused 10 minutes and 15 seconds of hockey so far. Still no score between Miami and Colorado College, but a smaller crowd, not a ton of energy in the building, and just not a ton of execution right now on either side.
Yeah, this offense struggled last Friday, too, at Denver, scoring 0 goals, and the struggles have carried back over to Oxford now.
Really slow start for Miami in that Denver series. Maybe a little bit to be expected with the pretty aggressive travel that they had to deal with. As the puck is brought into the offensive zone by Colorado College, but they miss on a pass and has to be regrouped back in his own zone by Colton Roberts. Roberts up the near wall, finds Ryan Alexander, the Arizona State transfer, bumped off the puck. Sherman was there for Colorado College to get the loose puck and swept it into the offensive zone, but it was taken by Miami. Attempted to go the other way, but now a steal and a 2-on-2 with plenty of speed. A drag and a shot down the left side by Lazowski is patted away by Mateo Drobak, and now Miami brings it through center as it is brought into the offensive zone by Helgeson. He shoots and scores. Helgeson was just twisting and turning through traffic cones, and kind of just dragged and shot that puck from an awkward angle, and he hit 2 posts and it found its way in. A snipe by Max Helgeson, and maybe that'll invigorate the Redhawks a little bit as he picks up his 8th goal of the year, good enough for 2nd on the team. And Miami takes a 1-0 lead with 8:58.